I want to take a closer look at that data here. As I said, it's dense, there's a lot in it, but there might be something there that you'll find very useful. Fox59.com is the place to go in our links section. Jess?
Pretty fascinating look there, Ray. Thank you. 7:27 now. The Big Ten Conference made some big changes to its schedule. Why the decision will affect so much more than just that conference alone. Also, an arrest is made in a cold case more than 30 years in the making. We'll look at the man now in custody in connection to the death of Denise Flum.
It's our vacation at home sale at Family Leisure. Make a splash with an in-ground pool, fast professional installation. Enjoy the comfort of a quality patio set, chat height to bar height, and everything in between. Basketball hoops only $9.99 installed. Grills, islands, pavilions, and fire pits are priced to move. Spa starting at $19.99. Shop your way online. Call us, FaceTime us, or set up a private in-store appointment today. Curbside pickup, doorstep delivery, and no contact installation also available. Vacation at home sale going on now at Family Leisure.
Choose a luxury vehicle as unique as you at TomWood.com.
This time tomorrow, where will we be?
Day trips are better than daydreams. Experience the adventure of a bigger world in a highly capable Lexus SUV. Visit your local Lexus dealer in person or online for exceptional offers at the Golden Opportunity Sales Event. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
At Papa Murphy's, we believe that Fridays should be fresh, because fresher is better, and apparently very delicious. Every Friday, get a large sausage, cheese, or pepperoni thin crust pizza for just $5.99. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
You've been in an accident. The 80,000-pound semi-truck just didn't stop. Call us before evidence disappears. Hensley Legal Group, the strength to make a difference.
At Frost Roofing, we grew up here so we know Indiana weather, and we can handle whatever weather hits your home. Damage, wear and tear, or general repair, we're here to help. Financing is available, and our no-contact estimates also come with no obligation. Visit us at frostroofs.com.
At Community Health Network, we're dedicated to making a difference. Help us find and recognize outstanding individuals that make our community a better place to live. Who is our Community Hero of the Month? Go to fox59.com to nominate a Community Hero today.
We are Fox 59, and this is First at 4, bringing you the news you need before anybody else. We are your weather authority. We are your trusted source. We are more than the average news station. We are your #1 source for local news first. Watch First at 4 with Beer, Shell, and Ray, weekdays on Fox 59.
You feel like Brooklyn in the summer. Been hiding, half awake for so long. And is this subtlety only you ever seen?
It's 7:30, and hey, happy Friday. 90-degree heat has become the norm as of late, but today, Jim says, yes, it's still going to be hot, but we get a break from the 90s. He's tracking a cooler weekend. Any little bit of a break, we'll take it. Good morning to you. I'm Jessica Hayes in for Angela Ganote.
And I'm Ray Cortopassi in for myself. And let's talk about that, Jim. I don't know, cooler weekend? I guess it's all relative here. I mean, I know we're going to be 97 again once we ramp up back to the second heat wave.
Yeah, second heat wave does not get here until Tuesday of next week, Ray. So we'll take that break. The break begins today, actually. No 90s, at least not here in downtown for today. A cold front on the move now, literally working its way through Indiana. Not quite here into downtown just yet. Still a south wind out at Morse, and still a warm start to the day and still tropical, but there will be a wind shift and a drop in our dew points later on today. Still a slim shower chance on through, it looks like, lunchtime today as well, and then our rain chances start to go way down throughout the afternoon, at least here in downtown and across our southern counties. There is a west wind now out in Terre Haute and in Lafayette. So a sign that the winds are starting to shift and that cold front now is making its way into western Indiana. Not much out there on the radar. Again, a slight shower chance. It looks like a lot of dry time, though, heading into the afternoon, and a slightly cooler day as well after hitting 91 On Thursday, we're currently at 76 degrees here in downtown and looking at a high today that should top out at 87 degrees. Still warm, just not as hot as it has been. We'll have more on your Saturday and Sunday. In fact, Sunday right now looks to be the coolest in over 2 weeks. We'll talk more about that here in about 15 minutes. Let's talk traffic now. Amber's got the latest on our roadways.
The Traffic Authority, powered by Tom Wood Automotive.
Thank you, Jim. And we are monitoring a crash now that is off of I-70, eastbound I-70. This is right around Holt Road. Eastbound I-70 near Holt Road, the right lane is closed due to a crash. And at this point, you can see yellowing on the traffic sensors. That indicates a bit of a slowdown at this point. Otherwise, we're in pretty good shape on the interstates other than the slowdown that is east of Indianapolis. This is right around Mount Comfort Road with the red traffic sensors. That is an area of construction. A bit of delay is expected in that location. Roads are blocked. Meridian Street and South Streets. This is right around Madison Avenue due to police activity earlier from today. If you are traveling from the northeast side headed toward downtown, I-69 to State Road 37 using I-69 to 465. We're not seeing any major backups there. Roads are certainly getting busy at this hour. This is 465 near West 21st Street. We're not seeing any major slowdowns there. Traffic is getting heavier, though, on the north side, right around 465 and Ditch Road. You're looking at westbound traffic right now.
All right, Amber, thank you. Coming up on 7:34, and rescue crews will be back on Eagle Creek Reservoir this morning. They're continuing that search for a missing man. Pike Township Fire tells us the man and a woman were both on a paddle boat when stormy weather created choppy waters. He was thrown off the boat. Then the woman jumped in to try to save him. She was unable to. Witnesses, in fact, had to rescue her. The DNR says non-motorized watercraft are more dangerous, especially in bad weather.
Well, Connersville family has a little peace this morning. After 34 years with no answers, there has now been an arrest in the disappearance of Denise Flum. Sean McClung is being charged now with voluntary manslaughter. He has been on the Fayette County Sheriff's Department radar for years as Denise's ex-boyfriend. She disappeared in March of 1986 after attending a party at a nearby farm. The next day, she realized she forgot her purse at the party. She went back for it and then never came home. A few days later, her car was found abandoned miles away. The sheriff says McClung had been claiming that Flum was alive the entire time, but now admits that he killed her. And the family says that they hope this will lead them to finding her remains now so they can give her, Jessica, a proper memorial.
She certainly deserves that. And right now, downtown businesses are still suffering from the impacts of COVID-19 and the destructive riots from May. This morning, there's renewed concern, though, about homelessness. Business owners around Monument Circle, also City Market, claim some of the men and women are becoming aggressive. They say they're going to the bathroom right on public property. To ease that issue, the city did put out porta potties and hand washing stations, but some say that's just not enough in a time when they desperately need their customers to come back.
The alley that's next to Giorgio's Pizza, sometimes the odor is unbearable. That's keeping people away, and in order for these businesses to be successful, we have to make people feel super comfortable.
Another concern is the lack of masks and social distancing among our homeless neighbors. However, the latest health order provides some exemptions for people who are homeless.
Well, education leaders are taking steps to ensure the kids feel safe and included at school. Muncie Community Schools is one of many making changes to push for racial equity. The district is going to require implicit bias training for all school resource officers, and the curriculum is being reviewed to include more diverse representation. Rhonda Ward is the new director of diversity for the school district. In Muncie, there are 6,000 students and only 10% of the teachers are people of color. And Ward says one of her main goals is to improve that.
I'm hoping that we can increase that here in Muncie Community Schools. We do have a few ideas in mind that we are hoping that we can recruit some teachers of color, because as we all know, a lot of students of color do much better when they have a teacher in front of them that looks like them.
One of many conversations happening all across Indiana right now.
Happening today, IPS will host another discussion on how to address and discuss racism with your children. The district will host a virtual panel with experts, including the director of the IPS Racial Equity Office. It's the third in a series of conversations about race and how we can create better understanding. That begins at noon. You do have to register in advance if you'd like to join in on that. We've got a link to sign up. Just head to fox59.com.
Well, if you haven't heard, changes coming on how the Big Ten plays its games in the fall. The conference announced no non-conference games will be played this year. In a statement they just put out yesterday, the conference said it will only play conference opponents. The Big Ten says the plan will give it more flexibility as coronavirus continues to spread. The SEC, Pac-12, and ACC are all reportedly working on putting that same plan in place. And the effects of scheduling changes will go much further than those conferences. Notre Dame football does not play in a conference. The Irish have games against teams in the Big Ten, Pac-12, and other conferences. For example, the Irish were supposed to play Wisconsin at Lambeau Field in October. If the Pac-12 and SEC follow the Big Ten's lead, which looks like they will, the Irish lose games against Arkansas, Stanford, and USC. Notre Dame is a member of the ACC in most sports, with the exception of football and hockey. The ACC's commissioner announced last month the conference would assist Notre Dame football with filling out its schedule if need be.
7:38 now as Marion County continues reopening from those COVID-19 closures. Several places like the Children's Museum are preparing now to welcome back visitors. While it doesn't officially open back up until tomorrow, we are getting a special preview for you today and what's going to be different when you do stop by. Our Charlene Cristobal is there live. She's got all the details. Hey, Charlene, you got your mask on.
I do, Jess. Yeah, so this is now required when you come in here, and children over the age of 2 are required to have them as well. So that's one thing that's new. And you can see here we're in the atrium now. So you can see it looks very different. There are X's on the floor and a lot, but we want to talk to Kim Harms because she has the specifics for us. Now, Kim, I know a lot of people go to the food court. They spend almost the whole day here. How is that going to be different for them now?
Well, they've gone to a lot of lengths to make sure that it's as safe as possible. And so in addition to our regular cleaning, we have people that are cleaning every hour continuously throughout the day. They have plexiglass across all of the food stations. All of your utensils will be found in individually wrapped packages, as will your condiments. So you'll get a ketchup package or a mustard package. And then we are taking credit card only, so no cash there. One thing I do want to point out as I adjust my mask, and I apologize for that, bring a water bottle, because while the drinking fountains are temporarily closed, we do have water filling stations that you can put your water bottle at and fill it up with water throughout the day.
Now, something interesting that I know that you mentioned to me earlier is some exhibits will be closing throughout the day so that they can clean throughout the day as well. So you have cleaning times. If you could quickly explain that to us.
Sure. We just want to make sure that everything is continually kept clean. We have not only our cleaning staff, but volunteers who are cleaning throughout the day. And then if you look at the sign, go to our app, the website, or the flyer that you'll get with the map, it will give you various times that different exhibits are closed. So Dinosphere will be closed at noon, 2, and 4, just for about 15 minutes so they can do another deep clean, make sure it's clean and sanitary for you and your family. And each of you get a sticker because you wore your face mask. So thank you very much.
Awesome. And just a reminder too, you can go to our website because you need to buy your tickets ahead of time, reserve a time, just so you're not waiting in lines. That way everyone can be socially distanced as well. So information is up on our website, fox59.com. For now, I'll send it back to you, Justin Ray.
All right, wear that sticker proudly, Charlene. Thank you. Still ahead, a lot of Americans are managing to improve their personal finances during the pandemic.
That's good news. How experts think so many people are able to bring down their credit card debt.
During our 4th of July sale at Value City Furniture, get up to $500 off or buy now and pay later with 60 months no interest financing. Enjoy all this and more now in stores and online. We are Value City Furniture.
Tisch Flooring, we bring the samples to you.
Businesses are starting to bounce back. But what if you could do better than that? Like adapt, discover, deliver in new ways to new customers. What if you could come back stronger, faster, better? At Comcast Business, we want to help you not just bounce back, but bounce forward. And now we're committed to helping you do just that with powerful and reliable internet and voice solutions for a great price when you buy both. Call or go online today.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Did you know trading in your car at a dealer could cost you money? A recent study found consumers who trade in their car pay an average of $990 more. So don't trade in. Sell it to We Buy Any Car. Learn more and get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
Have you been injured? Did you know that you don't need any money to hire Ken Nunn and you can become a client right over the phone? Did you know Ken Nunn can start working on your case the same day you call? And did you know the whole process can be handled over the phone and you never have to leave your house? Call the Ken Nunn Law Office right now and let them get started on getting you a great settlement.
Call me. It's just that easy.
Call 1-800-CALL-KEN. Sky 59 is powered by Fiesel Windows, Roofing, and Home Exteriors.
FanDuel Fight Night from Octagon, Iowa.
Join FanDuel Sportsbook today and get 25-1 odds on any title fight during UFC 251.
Here's to the road ahead. Trust Toyota to be here for you.
The best new cars make the best used cars. That's why every Toyota certified used vehicle gets a 160-point inspection, new warranty starting the day you purchase, 1 year of roadside assistance, and more. Get as low as 0% APR financing on select Toyota certified used models. See your dealer for details.
All from the brand you trust, today and tomorrow. Toyota.
Ray Quarter Pass, first at 4 only on Fox 59.
Shop the Dream Mattress Studio at Value City Furniture. Now during the 4th of July sale, save 20% off all Dream and Select Beauty Rest mattresses, plus 20% off all adjustable beds. Only from Dream Mattress Studio at Value City Furniture.
Welcome back. It is 7:44 here on this Friday morning. Well, as the economy starts to bounce back from the recession from COVID-19, what do you do with your money? Well, for many, it's simply a matter of trying to pay off the bills. But there's also the concern about your investments like a 401k, savings, or cash. We spoke with Casey Marks from Crown Haven Wealth Advisors. He says one key is to know what you have and then have a monthly plan, which frankly many don't.
When listing your expenses, make sure to list your fixed expenses like housing costs, utility bills, debt payments, and how much you put into your savings and retirement accounts each month. Paying yourself should be a fixed expense.
And then list your variable expenses like transportation, groceries, and entertainment. Things like subscription services are best places to make cuts or at least comparison shop. The simple act of writing it all down is really the best way to fix your finances.
And major stocks ended yesterday with some mixed results. The Dow fell more than 360 points. The Nasdaq continues to improve on its all-time record highs. It finished 55 points in the green. The much broader S&P 500 lost 17 points. Amid the economic hardships caused by coronavirus, there is some positive news. Americans are reportedly shrinking their credit card debt. Overall, credit card debt in the U.S. is now below $1 trillion for the first time in 3 years. This decrease comes despite millions of unemployment claims and bankruptcies on the rise. The theory is Americans have a lot less to spend money on right now. The coronavirus has shut down bars and restaurants as well as halted sporting events across the country.
All right, different numbers now, the kind from the thermometer here, and some good news. Not quite so hot today.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a day where we'll actually finally break the 90-degree snap. Along with that, guys.
Oh, good, 89. All right.
Exactly. Not quite 87. We're close enough, but it's going to be a windier day here at times this afternoon. Along with that, a drop in our dew points. So really a much better day on the way. Keep that in mind. Still a slim shower or storm chance up until about lunchtime today here in central Indiana, because there is a cold front on the move, and that could be enough to bring back at least another shower or storm. I had a couple here in the 5 o'clock hour earlier today. Now that front is just west of Indy and will continue to move off towards the east. Now look at some of the highs yesterday up through Minneapolis and back out through Des Moines. Areas that were in the 90s just a couple of days ago. So that's that cooler air now working in for today, and still a few showers, as I mentioned, out towards west. So we'll keep that rain chance going up until about noon here in the city. And then really our northern counties, still a chance throughout the afternoon hours, but this stuff should be widely scattered. A lot of dry territory for today. And with the combination of the wind and the dew points dropping throughout the day, things will certainly be more comfortable, not only for the afternoon, but heading into the evening as well. We're currently at 76 here in downtown, still steamy out there, but look for this number to drop later on today as that wind starts to increase from the west. So we're in the mid to upper 70s now in a lot of locations. You can see there's that limited shower chance until about lunchtime today, and still a shower or storm across northern Indiana on through the early afternoon, but we're back to dry conditions across the entire state heading into the early evening. So again, tonight looks really good. Tomorrow, dry as well. Still a pretty warm day tomorrow with all the sunshine around, but at least the humidity will be much lower, and we're not talking 90-degree heat, so not as intense heading into tomorrow. 87, it looks like our high today. Heading into our Futurecast models tomorrow, a lot of dry weather around the area. In fact, the entire day should stay dry, but there will be another wave coming in on Sunday. So if you're looking for rain, we'll get another chance, it looks like, on Sunday in the morning and on through the afternoon as this wave comes on through. It's going to keep us rather cloudy, and it looks like cooler now. In fact, highs on Sunday only getting up to 81 here, so a nice break in the heat. Along with that, we need some rain. We'll get a shot at it, and the coolest in over 2 weeks on the way. Have to go back to June 27th since we've been temperatures at least this cool here in downtown Indianapolis. All right, here's a look at our 7-day forecast now, kind of up and down here. 87 today, 88 tomorrow, but down to 81 on Sunday. Monday looks great, the best of the week. And then going into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, that is our second heat wave. Coming on board, it looks like 94 on Wednesday and could get as hot as 93 on Thursday. All right, let's get an update on that crash right now on I-70. Amber's got the latest on that.
The Traffic Authority, powered by Tom Wood Automotive.
Thank you, Jen. The time is now 7:49, and we still have a lane closure on eastbound I-70. This is near Holt Road. The right lane is closed due to that crash. You could see a bit of slowing in that location where we have the oranges and the yellows on the traffic sensors in that eastbound lane. That is from that crash. We also have a new crash to relay to you that is just north of downtown Indy. This is at 34th Street at Salem Street. And then we also have slowing westbound I-70 along with a couple of roads blocked. This is Meridian Street at South Street near Madison Avenue due to police activity. Now we'll take a look outside at US 31. This is near 465, getting busier there, but not seeing any major slowdowns, keeping it on the north side at 465 near Ditch Road. You can see traffic is becoming heavy, but it is still moving just fine in that area. Jess?
Amber, thank you. 7:50 now, and a lot of people are turning to meal planning for one reason or another.
Well, in today's Tech Smart, Rich will take a look at some apps designed to make your meal prep a little bit easier. And every good meal plan may or may not allow for chocolate, but some new information suggesting it actually does anyway. Why more people are turning to the sweet goodness.
Shop from over 5,000 vehicles in one location at RaySkillmanCars.com. Search by make, model, or price. Shop with confidence from the dealer that sold over 26,000 vehicles in 2019. RaySkillmanCars.com.
It's our vacation at home sale at Family Leisure, spas, patio furniture, swing sets, and more. All priced to move. Shop online, call us, or set up a FaceTime visit today. Pickup, delivery, and no contact installation also available. Vacation at home sale going on now at Family Leisure.
Hi, Harley and Aaron here from Window Nation, and Aaron, what are you doing? You know, I'm just throwing money out the window to show what happens when you don't replace your old drafty windows. My brother does have a point. Replacement windows from Window Nation are some of the most advanced windows you can buy, saving you on heating and cooling year-round. And now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free. 0 monthly payments for 24 months. So keep your money inside, where it belongs. Window Nation, the perfect fit.
Kentucky Kingdom and Hurricane Bay, theme park and water park. 2 parks for $29.95 or 2 days for $39.95. Free drinks included. More rides, more water, more fun.
Something was up a while back when I was walking and running a lot. The pain traveled from my feet all the way up to my knees, and then it started affecting my back. My head just wasn't in alignment. I sought the Good Feet store because I wanted to do something about it. Ever since then, I've been using the arch supports. No pain. These are my feet. They're worth it. I'm Joy, and that's my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Catch Scott Jones on Fox 59.
Shop from over 5,000 vehicles in one location at RayScomancars.com. Search by make, model, or price. Shop with confidence from the dealer that sold over 26,000 vehicles in 2019. RayScomancars.com.
Well, welcome back. Many of us have taken to cooking more of our meals at home lately.
And today on our Tech Smart, Rich DeMuro takes a look at some useful meal planning tools.
If you're anything like me, you've cooked more meals at home in the past few months than you ever dreamed possible. So if you're looking for some new ideas or maybe a way to squeeze more out of your grocery budget, here are some meal planning apps that can help. Forget about checking that recipe box again. Here are some fresh ways to help you cook at home.
First up, eMeals. It helps you come up with a weekly menu in minutes.
We find that the average subscriber saves about $2,000 a year on their annual grocery spend.
eMeals' team of experts curate recipes each week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and in 15 different eating styles. Pick your meals, then the brilliant part, you can transfer your list to an online grocery store for delivery or pickup.
They can still choose to self-shop if they want, but with a click of a button, they can pass those recipes through to one of those online grocery providers.
eMeals is $30 for 3 months or $60 for 12 months after a 2-week free trial. Just bought a new air fryer? Love your spiralizer or grill?
Mealthy has recipes in just about every category you can think of.
Browse by cooking appliance, dietary needs, and occasions like weeknight or cheat day.
Pressure cooker chocolate cheesecake, that sounds good.
The site is free, but you might end up buying one of their kitchen gadgets in the process. Mealime makes meal planning simple. Start with your preferences, including the type of meals you like. Choose from classic, low carb, vegan, and more. Then enter allergies and restrictions, along with any ingredients you don't like.
Then you're only going to see recipes that fit your guidelines, and you can choose from individual meals or pick a pre-made plan.
Then generate your grocery list for in-store shopping or delivery. Mealime is free, or go pro for $6 a month to access all recipes, nutritional information, and more. Mealime and eMeals are similar, so I'd recommend trying both of them out to see which recipes you like better. One thing to know about eMeals though, if you sign up for the free trial through their website, you have to call in to cancel, something I'm not a big fan of. All right, if you want links to any of these meal planning services, go to my website. It is richontech.tv. I'm Rich DeMuro. You are Tech Smart.
Hey, Rich, I was going to tell you, if chocolate is part of your daily meal planning, good for you. You're in good company. It turns out more and more Americans are turning to chocolate in the pandemic. Sales have been on the rise since mid-March. During a 17-week period that ended on June 27th, people bought $3.7 billion worth of chocolate. That's an increase of more than 6% from this time last year. Mars Wrigley, which sells brands like M&M's and Snickers, says online growth has been on the rise in the last few months as well. You got to think a lot of that chocolate chips, because many Americans are baking chocolate chip cookies in the pandemic.
Yeah, a lot more baking being done right now. All right, and a semi carrying a whole lot of tomatoes tipped over and spilled everything on the highway. This was in Bakersfield, California. The truck was reportedly heading south. The driver lost control. It overturned. Thankfully, the driver only had minor injuries. All of the tomatoes, though, were deemed unsalvageable. That's usually the case when something like that happens. Crews had to shut down that highway for several hours while they cleaned that up.
No salvageable tomatoes. That is a shame.
Just hurts, yeah. All right, the Indy 11 are getting ready to start back up.
How about that? The first game's tomorrow. We're going to talk with team leaders about what fans can expect come game day.
And a Fishers football player has tested positive for COVID-19. The Big Ten also made some changes. What all of this means for fall sports just ahead.
All right, still tracking a slim shower chance heading into the morning hours. Another chance later on this afternoon north, a high today at 87. It will start to cool down a little bit, it looks like, throughout the afternoon compared to the 90s we've had the past several days. We'll have much more on your Saturday and Sunday coming up in the 8 o'clock hour.
At Florist Your Home, find the perfect flooring at the lowest prices anywhere. Easily shop online or in-store with over 1,200 styles available. Who saves you over 50% on top quality flooring and delivers to you? Florist Your Home and FloristYourHome.com. That's who.
This time tomorrow, where will we be?
Day trips are better than daydreams. Experience the thrill of a bigger world in a Lexus high-performance vehicle. Visit your local Lexus dealer in person or online for exceptional offers at the Golden Opportunity Sales Event. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Car wreck? Get Stewart. I was hit and hurt in a car wreck. Now I have huge medical bills.
Get serious.
I was hit by a semi and spent a month in the hospital.
Get Stewart. I need a law firm with the strength to take on the insurance company and get results.
Get started.
At Stewart & Stewart, we handle big million-dollar cases, but every case is important to us. So get serious and give us a call. Call 800-3333-LAW. Get serious. Get Stewart. Get started.
Need a car? Don't worry about the banks. Call Ricky Shanks. Call or text 317-908-4935.
If you or a loved one have been injured in any kind of accident, you can have a lawyer from the comfort of your home with one quick call.
Call me. It's just that easy.
The Ken Nunn Law Office is set up to help you by phone or online.
See major local news in a whole new way with the power of Sky 59. Sky 59 is powered by Fiesel Windows Roofing and Home Exteriors.
Together, at home, we're connecting. We're staying in for meals. We're making it work by being there for each other. At Citizens Energy Group, we know the safe and reliable gas, water, and wastewater services we provide are essential to your family. If you have concerns about paying your bill, we can help. Give us a call at 317-924-3311. We'll do our best to be there for you. After all, we're all citizens.
At Florist Your Home, we sell flooring for less. A lot less. This customer got 2 rooms of flooring for $299. Our competitor's price? Over $700. Here's the receipt. Who sells flooring at less than half the cost of our competitors? Florist Your Home. That's who.
A major announcement impacting Hoosier sports this fall. The Big Ten is moving to a conference-only competition plan. I'm Lexa Green, coming up the reasoning behind this decision and the impact it has on Hoosier schools.
And a person is hurt after a shooting right downtown, but when officers were tending to that victim, they heard more shots fired not too far away. We've got the latest in this investigation.
And the Indy 11 restarting their season. We're going to talk with team officials about what fans can expect. The Morning News at 8 starts now.
From Indiana's #1 news source, this is Fox 59 Morning News.
It is 8 o'clock. Happy Friday to you. We are getting some relief from the 90-degree heat. Jim is tracking a cooler weekend. We will take it. Thanks for starting your Friday with us. I'm Jessica Hazen for Angela Ganote.
And I'm Ray Cortopassi. Usually when we have had a dip in the temperatures, it means rainfall out there. Let's check in with Jim to find out if that's the case or it's just kind of a changing pattern.
Changing pattern, limited rain chances today. It looks like, Ray. One thing you will notice heading out the door, it's still warm, still tropical, but the cloudy skies, the sky conditions are a little different here to begin the morning. It's a bit cloudier. The reason why, there is a front approaching now, and that will bring us a change in the wind direction. Along with that, a drop in our dew points later on today, and rain chances start to go down as well throughout the afternoon. Still a southwest wind, but that front now is starting to press into western Indiana. There's a slim shower chance out there as well, and we're tracking a few spotty showers. Not a lot out there on the radar, but you can see the clouds starting to move on in, and that's, again, all part of that front that will be working its way through central Indiana and begin to cool us down after having 7 straight days of 90-degree heat. We get back to more seasonal levels later on this afternoon. A high today at 87, not bad with that drop in the dew points and, of course, that wind around throughout the afternoon. One thing I do want to point out, we could be looking at the coolest weather in 2 weeks on the way Sunday. More on the rain chances as well coming up in about 15 minutes. You want to stick around for that. Let's get an update in traffic right now and still more on that crash along I-70. Amber?
The Traffic Authority, powered by Tom Wood Automotive.
Thank you, Jim. That's right. We have been monitoring the crash on eastbound I-70. This is as you're approaching Holt Road. Still picking up on a little bit of slowing in the area. You can see the yellow on the speed sensors. The right lane is closed because of that crash. We also have a couple of crashes to relate to you right now. The newest one, East 56th Street at Brendan Way. And we also have a crash located on 34th Street at Salem Street at that intersection. Roads, they are still blocked at Meridian Street and South Street. This is right around Madison Avenue because of that police activity earlier this morning. And then checking in on the traffic flow, this is from Greenwood, I-65 northbound from County Line Road to 465. We're not seeing any slowdowns in that area. Now we'll take a look at a couple of our NDOT traffic cams. 465 at West 46th Street. You can see it's getting busier there, but we're not seeing any problems on the roads. And that location also on Emerson Avenue off of I-70 east of downtown Indy.
All right, Amber, looks good. Thank you. 8:03 now, and we want to get back to our breaking news that we've been following this morning. Police continue to investigate 2 early morning shootings. The most recent, a man was shot downtown. This was at Meridian and South Streets in a parking lot. This was the scene around 3:30 this morning. Police say businesses just closed and large groups of people were heading back to their cars in that parking lot. Metro Police tell us officers were already patrolling that area when the shooting happened. As they were tending to that victim, then they heard more shots. Police are still working to find out if any of those shots were aimed at their officers. We're working on getting the victim's condition as well and any suspect information. Also breaking overnight on Indy's west side, a man goes to answer his own apartment door and he was met with bullets. This happened around 1 a.m. at the Carmel Creek apartment complex along North Mission Drive. Right now, we know that victim was taken to the hospital. He's being treated for a serious gunshot wound. Police say right now, no suspects or witnesses, but they are checking cameras of nearby businesses.
Well, across town on the east side, Metro Police are investigating a homicide. A man was found inside a car, shot to death at about 8 o'clock last night. Police were called to Graham Avenue. That's near 34th in Arlington. They haven't released much detail about what happened, but we have learned at least 7 people may have been involved here, including the victim and a couple of witnesses. Police have not released who the person was or any information about a suspect.
Several groups are calling for action now in Bloomington after an incident on Lake Monroe on July 4th is making national headlines. In front of the courthouse there, members of the Monroe County Green Party and the Indiana Black Caucus stood in solidarity with Vox Booker. They want the community to know racism is not tolerated in our state. They joined together after seeing that viral video posted last weekend. In that, you can see Booker pinned against a tree. He says a group of white men assaulted him. He also says they said the words, "Get a noose."
We are seeing around the country a flurry of incidents with racial hatred that it's on the rise. And we have to be able to approach these situations from a very aggressive standpoint when they happen.
The Monroe County Prosecutor's Office says they expect to get a report soon from the DNR.
We'll see if there are charges from that. But in the meantime, prosecutors have charged a woman with a crime after she drove her car toward a group of people who were just finished protesting in response to Booker's case. 66-year-old Christy Bennett was arrested on Wednesday and was released after posting bond. Her charges include criminal recklessness and leaving the scene of an accident. Police say that as the rally wrapped up, the passenger in the car there got out to move a scooter that was in the roadway, and that's when they say a woman stood in front of the car with her hands on the hood. Bloomington police say that is when the driver started to accelerate, causing that woman to go up onto the hood. Police say Bennett drove off, carrying that woman and another man clinging to the side of the car. That passenger was also interviewed, by the way, but was released with no charges. All right, this morning here at 8:06, some are wondering if college athletic programs will be able to compete this fall. Ivy League schools are postponing all sports until the 2021 spring semester.
And that is the latest word. And now the Big Ten teams will only play conference games. Fox 59's Alexa Green is breaking down these announcements and the impact this will have on Hoosier schools.
Good morning to you. The conference announced its decision as COVID-19 cases across the country continue to rise, and it's the first Power 5 conference to actually make this move. Now, the impact will have a wide range across the college sports landscape. In football in particular, Notre Dame will lose its game against Wisconsin. That's projected to be one of the toughest on the Irish's slate. Smaller programs like Ball State will lose games at Michigan and Indiana, games they would have been paid to play. Meanwhile, doctors at IU Health fear that even with precautions, sports might be too difficult to continue without a vaccine.
Remember, 25 to 30% of people with COVID are either asymptomatic or pre-symptomatic when they are able to spread this. So, just checking for a fever when they get to a stadium doesn't mean that they're not already infected.
This decision comes the same week as a Fishers football player tested positive for the coronavirus. We're told practices and workouts are canceled for the rest of the week. The player and the small group that was in contact with that player will be quarantined for at least 2 weeks. The school district tells us they have been following all of IHSAA's guidelines, but there are a lot of questions this morning how these games will be played while keeping everyone safe. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Alexa, thank you. Right now, there are nearly 12,000 confirmed coronavirus cases in Marion County. 51 new ones were reported yesterday. The public health director says if Marion County starts to see fewer than 20 positive cases per day, they will stop requiring people to wear masks. Statewide, there are more than 49,000 confirmed coronavirus cases. That's up by 521 from Wednesday to yesterday. You can see the daily curve is starting to tick back up again. And Disney World is set to reopen finally this weekend.
And it's the first time those gates will open in 4 months. We'll look at how officials say they're working to keep all those visitors safe.
No easy task. And a new video showing a former Glee actress before she went missing, where the search for Naya Rivera stands this morning.
Yeah, Ray, that's such a sad story. We're at 8:09, heading out the door on our Friday morning. A bit cloudier out there. Still that slim shower chance to begin our morning, but nothing that really should slow you down. We're going to see a lot of dry time today, and not as hot this afternoon as that west wind starts to kick up. We'll talk more about your Saturday and Sunday, break both of those days down, coming up in a couple of minutes.
Thanks for making us number one in the morning.
News happens here, and here it happens in the first 11 minutes. Real news about whatever's going on in Central Indiana, so you can wrap up your day and be ready for the next. Fox 59 News Point at 11. We are Fox 59.
Did you know that you don't need any money to hire Ken Nunn and you can become a client right over the phone? Call the Ken Nunn Law Office right now and let them get started on getting you a great settlement.
It's just that easy.
All across Indiana, there are neighbors helping neighbors and Hoosiers that step up to tackle a worthy cause. Watch Fox 59 Morning News every Monday as we bring you the stories of people who pay it forward. Pay It Forward is brought to you by American Senior Communities.
You've been in an accident. It's time to call Hensley Legal Group. We've recovered millions of dollars for car accident victims. Don't settle for the insurance company's low offer. Call us today. No upfront costs, free consultation, and no fee until we win. Hensley Legal Group, the strength to make a difference.
Choose a luxury vehicle as unique as you at TomWood.com.
We are Fox 59, and this is First at 4, your number one source for local news first. Watch First at 4 with Beershell and Ray, weekdays on Fox 59.
Rain, sunshine, and snow all in 1 week. So I plan ahead with Fox 59. You get him, her, and him.
With this many eyes on severe weather, we've got you covered like nobody else.
You can count on Indiana's Weather Authority, Fox 59.
All right, it's 8:11 right now on your Friday morning. We're taking a live look over the northwest side this morning. Pretty ominous looking clouds out there right now. We've been through 7 days of 90 or 90 plus degree heat in a row. So Jim says we won't likely make it to an 8th day today. He is tracking a somewhat cooler, relatively cooler weekend in his full forecast. We'll have those details. And what do these clouds mean?
Cloud cover brings the temperatures down a little bit. Well, Glee actress Naya Rivera is presumed dead after disappearing at a lake in Southern California. But there's new security video released showing her get on the boat. You can see Rivera and her 4-year-old son in the parking lot where she rented the pontoon boat at Lake Piru Wednesday. You see them walking there. Then they get on the boat and then they go off. Officials say about 3 hours later, another boater discovered the little child on board asleep and alone. Authorities say the child did have a life vest on and an adult life vest was found on the boat. The child's healthy with family. Rivera played Santana Lopez on the Fox show for 6 years.
Such a sad update this morning. Now to this, the mayor of Seoul, South Korea has died. His body was found on a mountainside in the city. Park Won-soon was largely considered the second most powerful official in the country. His daughter reported him missing the night before he was found. His body was found after a 7-hour search. Police do not suspect foul play at this time. He reportedly left behind a will in which he wrote, quote, "I am sorry to everyone. I have been sorry to my family, for I have caused them pain," end quote. On Wednesday, a legal complaint involving Park was submitted to police, which is now closed under the country's law. For that reason, it's unclear if the complaint and his death are somehow related. And the death of a 24-year-old black man found hanging from a tree in California last month is officially ruled a suicide. The LA County Sheriff's Department made the determination after they say a thorough investigation. Since Robert Fuller's hanging followed George Floyd's death in police custody, some did suspect foul play. Some family members have said Fuller did not have any issues with mental health, but investigators say there is documented evidence that shows otherwise. Investigators say they're confident about their findings in this case.
Federal prosecutors want the jury for R. Kelly's trial to be anonymous and partially sequestered. They cite significant media coverage and the singer's alleged history of interfering with legal proceedings. Kelly was indicted in March on racketeering and sex trafficking charges. He's been held in a federal prison in Chicago, where he also faces federal and state charges. His federal trial in Brooklyn is set to begin in September. Prosecutors want the jury for the trial to be separated from the public and accompanied in and out of the courthouse by U.S. Marshals.
The New York City Police Department says it's experienced a surge in the number of officers filing for retirement. From June 29th until July 6, 179 uniformed members filed for retirement, compared to just 35 during the same period a year earlier. That's a 411% increase. The upsurge comes as protests against police actions continue, launched by the death of George Floyd in Minneapolis. It also comes amid mounting calls to defund police departments. Last week, New York City alone slashed $1 billion from its police budget, more than a sixth of its 2020 allotment.
Walt Disney World in Orlando has reopened to pass holders. Another phased reopening for the general public will begin tomorrow. Those pass holders were able to visit the Magic and Animal Kingdoms yesterday. Disney is planning to reopen Epcot and Hollywood Studios on the 15th. This all comes as coronavirus cases do spike in Florida. You see the visitors there wearing masks. The chief medical officer for Disney Parks says the venues have new cleaning and health policies aimed at curbing the spread of the virus. Disney World has been closed for about 4 months now, so hopefully they'll stay safe and healthy as we continue to make our way through this pandemic.
It's hard to wrap my head around just the money, lost from Disney being shut down for 4 months.
And all the jobs that go along with it. I mean, they employ so many people.
Yeah, especially through spring break and now, of course, hitting in the summer as well. So it's the busy season for them, I would imagine.
Yeah.
It's good to see them at least trying to get back to normal.
All right, let's talk weather now because we're going to have a little break. We're kind of in between heat waves, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, we are, Ray. Actually, today, I think we finally break the 90-degree streak. Thursday, we hit 91. And that marked our 7th straight 90-degree day, our 11th so far now of 2020. I don't think we get there today. It's a little bit cloudier heading out, still warm, still tropical, still quite muggy. but we're tracking a few showers and a cold front that's coming through, and that will cool us down. It's going to allow for the humidity to drop later on today and the wind to increase from the west. Really a good Friday dialed in. Yes, there will still be a slight shower chance around on through the early morning hours here in downtown and then through our northern counties throughout the afternoon. But as that front comes on through, our dew points will start to drop. Look at the highs yesterday in Minneapolis and Des Moines. So kind of an idea of what's headed our way for today and going into not only today, but tomorrow as well as Sunday. So more on that weekend forecast coming up. And you can see the dew point numbers now are about 10 degrees cooler than they are here in downtown Indianapolis. So just a sign of that drier air starting to work in for today and for tonight. West wind now at 15. So the wind's starting to pick up. So that's going to add to the coolness today. Again, we're holding at 78. I think we only get up to 87 later on this afternoon. It's currently 74 in Lafayette and 78 in Bloomington. So the front now is through Lafayette and Terre Haute. There's that slim shower chance I mentioned throughout the afternoon across our northern counties. That will move off towards the east. The weekend looks like for tonight, really good weather. Enjoy your Friday night plans. It should be a great night outdoors. Tomorrow, a lot of sunshine on the way. Do keep that in mind, but we will bring in rain chances, it looks like, heading into Sunday. Our high today, 87. Any storm chance this afternoon, limited and across our northern counties. Windy as well for today. Tomorrow, a lot of sunshine, and it will be pretty warm tomorrow. I just don't think we get to 90 tomorrow, a high of about 88 degrees, and then rain chances start to come in early on Sunday. And with the rain around and the added clouds, it will be a cooler day on Sunday, the coolest in 2 weeks. You have to go back to the 27th day of June when we hit 77 for an afternoon high. We're going to get up to about 81, it looks like, on Sunday, and the coolest likely in quite some time, because we'll start to warm things right back up. It looks like heading into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. So rain on the way on Sunday. Our models are indicating about 1/4 inch of rain or less. So if you want to get that grass cut today or tomorrow, we got at least a chance of rain coming in on Sunday. We're back to the heat by Tuesday of next week, up to 90. We're talking 94 degrees on Wednesday and 93 on Thursday. And that heat wave will continue to take us into that following weekend as well. Over to you, Amber.
The Traffic Authority, powered by Tom Wood Automotive.
Thank you, Jim. And we have been watching an area of construction that is westbound I-70. There is a lane closure. Left lane is closed in that area. This is right around Mount Comfort Road, where we do have slow-moving traffic at this time. So expect delays if you are traveling westbound on I-70. This is east of the Indianapolis area, western parts of Hancock County. We're also monitoring a crash that is at East 56th Street at Brendan Way, where we have the yellow speed sensors. That indicates a bit of slowing in that location. Roads are still blocked at Meridian Street and South Street near Madison Avenue due to police activity from this morning. Looking outside now at I-65 near County Line Road, traffic is getting busy, but we're not seeing any slowdowns in that area. Ray?
Okay, Amber, thank you for letting us know. The Indy 11 officially back in action tomorrow.
And fans can attend. Just ahead, we talk with two team officials about what fans can expect from the team this year.
The Fox 59 Weather Camera Network is brought to you by Chapman Heating, Air Conditioning and Plumbing, the man for all seasons. Remember the man, Chapman.
When you've been hurt in a big-time accident, you need a big-time lawyer, an attorney who's handled the big cases and knows how to bring a big insurance company down to size. An attorney like Vaughn Wamsley. For 30 years, Vaughn has helped victims of catastrophic accidents recover millions of dollars. He'd like to help you recover, too. Call Vaughn now for a free case review. Hurt in a big-time accident? Call a big-time lawyer. Vaughn Wamsley, 800-850-5054.
Franciscan Physician Network is more inspired than ever to see you again, in our offices or online. We've missed you, and as our patient and guest, we want you to feel at home, to know how you're doing, how you've been, and if we can help. We're here and ready for you. Always. Check back in with us. Schedule your in-person appointment or virtual visit today.
How would you feel if your injury case settled for $5,000 and later found out that your case was really worth $200,000? Not all lawyers are the same, and the insurance companies know it. Some lawyers are happy with tiny checks, but not Ken Nunn. Ken Nunn is a real Indiana fighter who always fights for the big check. Just remember, the lawyer who cuts corners can end up costing you a lot of money. Call Ken Nunn.
Over $800 million collected for our clients.
I'm Jason Waller, founder of Power Home Solar. All across America, homeowners are now switching to solar.
I'm Jeff Haverly, and I own my power thanks to Power Home. My power bills, last year this time, it was over $140 a month. Now it's $30 a month. It's fun. It's fun to see how much you save.
Call 1-800-POWER-90 today. Power Home Solar. Let the sun shine in.
Catch meteorologist Jim O'Brien on Fox 59.
Coming up on 8:23, soccer is coming back to the Circle City. The Indy 11 restarts their season tomorrow. Fans, you are allowed to attend the action with some restrictions. Joining me live ahead of this are head coach Martin Rennie and Senior Director of Communications John Kaluter. Guys, thanks so much. Just so much excitement about being able to see a live sporting event here in Indianapolis. First, Coach, I want to ask you, just tell us how excited are you and the players to even be back on the field?
Yeah, we can't wait to get back out there. It's been a long time coming. Obviously, we did a lot of work to start our season, and then it just kind of disappeared on us, just like everyone else has had to deal with this crazy time. So great to be back out there. We've been preparing hard all week. The players are ready, and I think it sounds like the fans are ready, so we can't wait for tomorrow.
John, you know, this is one thing we talk about with everything that is opening up now. Games will be played at Lucas Oil Stadium. First, talk to me specifically about social distancing guidelines. What will we see at the stadium being done?
Well, it starts as soon as you get in the parking lot. Even the cars will be socially distanced, responsible in the parking lot. So, you know, we're mandating people wear masks, as everyone is in Marion County. Once you're inside, social distancing is built into the ticketing manifest. You will have the rows in front and behind you empty, as well as 4 seats to either side of your party blocked off. So we're going, you know, as far as we can to ensure you feel safe coming here with your friends, family, and building in that social distancing with extra signage, eliminating as many touch points as possible within the stadium as well.
And social distancing is so important. Some other safety measures in place. So I know we had talked about no tailgating. Are cashless transactions going to be enforced as well?
They are suggested. There will be cash, but we strongly suggest people bring credit cards for payments. And in addition, bags will not be allowed in. So leave the bags in your cars and make sure you are ready for temperature checks once you're at the gates to get inside the stadium as well.
All right. Another element we're just seeing more and more of. That's the reality right now in 2020. Coach, what have the players been doing while the season was on pause? I'm sure they're eager to get back on the field.
Yeah, it was difficult at first. They weren't able to train as a team, so they had to do individual workouts, lots of running, spin biking, things like that, but no soccer for a while. Then we managed to do some small group training, and now we're working as a full squad, but we've only been working together for just about 2 weeks. So there's lots of work still to do, but the guys seem really fit and strong, and I think they realize how much they love the game of soccer, and so they're just excited to be back out there doing something they love.
Is that seeing that the season has restarted kind of given them motivation to stay healthy and socially distance and do all these things we keep talking about so we don't have to pull it back?
Yeah, I really believe so. And I think also just that responsibility they have for their teammates and for the other teams in the league to do everything they can to stay safe. For our players and staff, we're almost like in a stage 1 lockdown almost. And so we have to really do a lot to just make sure we're keeping safe. We're testing every week to make sure all the players and staff are healthy and good to go. So lots of precautions for us, but it makes it worth it to get on the field.
Sounds great. Looking forward to it. Martin and John, thank you so much. Best of luck this season, guys. And if
Thank
our
you.
viewers, and if our viewers would like any more information on the team season, just head to fox59.com. We can connect you there, right?
All right.